Welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Yeah, so what else can we say about Manchuria other than all these? Yeah, look at all our new machine guns here at Arnold's Pizza Shop, straight up. You've reached Arnold's Pizza Shop. We've even upgraded from the 9mm bullets. So yeah, let's do one more of those weird tests, basically. This is, well, yeah, fair enough. This is one of those few things I can think of to get normal people to, hypothetically, let's say there's like straight up zombies. No, Nazi zombies. Yeah, straight up Nazi zombies. Yeah. So what do you do? Oh yeah. You need a gun. Natural, dude. If there was Nazi zombies, yeah, straight up, you need a gun. I don't care if you're a hippie. You'd still need a gun if there's Nazi zombies. So yeah, which one? You get to pick one of these guns. They're straight up Nazi. They have COVID too. Yeah, they're highly contagious with COVID. You could easily get COVID from these Nazi zombies. Yeah, they're from North Korea. They're working for ISIS. Yeah, you get straight up. You need a gun, motherfucker. Which one? You'll get ammo and stuff. Like, yeah, you'll get. Don't worry, this ain't trickster douchebag. But like, what's yeah? The it's not. You might be thinking, well, obviously, oh, the AK. Yeah, don't let the flags fool you, comrades. Don't let the flag fool you. Yeah, which gun? You the fucking Nazi zombies that have COVID? Yeah, straight up COVID zombies from where fucking you know what I'm saying. Yeah, these zombies will give you COVID, and you need to shoot. Yeah, goddamn, sorry. Well, come on. Yeah, I'll give you a minute to think about it. That's kind of the point. I'll ramble for a couple minutes here, keep it short and sweet, and by the time they show up, which one? Yeah, I want all of them. You want all of them, King Henry? Fuck yourself. Which one do you start? Which one are you gonna use? Are you gonna use them all at once? Which one do you plan to use first? For what? Okay, yeah, let's see if you will. Yeah, we'll test your hypothetical fortress next time. But yeah, you might be thinking, yeah, like why is one better? Is this strong? Does it need to be that strong to kill a zombie or yeah, a person? Yeah, maybe if they have a lot of body. People don't usually wear that much body armor. I mentioned this briefly before, but this is something I can ramble about related to it while you're thinking about which gun to get from Arnold's Pizza Shop here. That sort of like SWAT armor and stuff. Yeah, there is stuff like that. Most like assault rifles or whatever can at least injure someone. Right, it might save your life, but you could still be crippled or break bones, etc. So yes, even if you get shot with it could still save your life from something like that. But it's very much like one or two shots, and it's yeah, you can't just keep getting shot over and over. You know what I mean? If you're like running or something, it'll still fucking knock you over and cripple you. So that's kind of the idea with it, and for the most part, you see it more with like cops and yeah, like why is it just SWAT teams? Well, yeah, why not get it for the army? On one hand, there's the cost, but also yeah, think of like storming a beach with a bunch. Yeah, you just drown, or yeah, they're infantry and they're out in the boonies, the Dutch Indies and Manchuria, mate. Yeah, they're in a more dangerous environment. Yeah. The environment itself is too unpretty. They need the mobility. The mobility is more useful in most cases. That's why they end. Yeah, after all that, at what point does armor become useless? At what point are the most advanced soldiers wearing like t-shirts? Because in the end, I just need to be able to move faster. It's like the hunters in Yarnum, right? Yeah, get a gun and ditch the armor straight up. So, I'm thinking there's a portion of people who would go for the AK. Yeah, we'll get to it. So I'm trying to, this is how we do the test. Put yourself in one group or the other. Yeah, okay. I imagine that a lot of people are going to be like, okay, AK. Some crazy American's going to think, okay, yeah, straight up, you're going to pick one of these. I don't know. Yeah, one of them looks cooler. The M4. Sorry, yeah, which one's which? The bigger number, the smaller number. It's backwards. Yeah, in Soviet Union, bigger number is smaller for you. The M16 is the longer rifle there. Yeah, we'll get to it. The M4 is the shorter SMG type one, the upgraded fucking MP40, MP5, yeah, the German SMG or whatever, basically. And then, do you notice any similarities between, yeah, how different are these? Someone must be thinking it. Right, this isn't entirely coincidental, no. Like I said, we raided on Germany and all of the German weapons. I know it's like, well, you really want no. You can't blame a crazy scientist for fighting about quantum field theory with Niels Bohr. Yeah, right. That's a little different. He wasn't working on the caveman nuke project. Yeah. Who's gonna put the caveman nukes in the fucking howitzer? Yeah, there was a scientist somewhere. Oh my god. Once it's invented, you get the idea. I hope a lot of you probably get it by now, or maybe just the intuition that once something is invented, it's not always. Sometimes it can still be expensive to produce, but it can also, yeah, how cheap is it? Ooh, yeah, the AKs are cheaper. Why is it cheaper? How much cheaper? Well, comrades, you might see how big this rifle is, but yeah, yeah, whoa, yeah, where did it go? Yeah, I took half of it away with magic trick. So the wood, I know, right? That's the only part that's metal. Well, there's metal inside, obviously. The bullet doesn't just fly through wood, but you get the idea. Right, there's a lot of trees in Russia. That's one thing they can get easily. Yeah, their economy, whatever, wood is dirt cheap. So the wood barely doesn't cost anything. That's literal pocket change, just to transport it, basically. So they only have to pay for that much metal, and America's got to pay for like fancy plastics and metals and rubbers, and yeah, this thing's more expensive to make, and maintenance. We'll get to it. Which one's better though? Yeah, is it worth it? Basically, how much better is it really worth it? Well, are you fighting Nazi zombies that have fucking COVID? Yeah, we're all straight up. You will get COVID if these zombies get in here, and then you you might die shortly after for other reasons. But yeah, even if you survive, you might still have COVID. So, why is one better than another? Well, this is a great little example. Yeah, no, there's no perfect weapon. There's a perfect weapon for, yeah, a perfect tool for the perfect job. Is it the Nazi COVID zombies? Right, it depends what you're fighting. So, right, long range, short range, whatever. No, but then it's, okay, oh, the AK never jams. It can, yeah, it does happen eventually. You still have to clean it. It's just, ideally you can wait till after the battle. It's not going to jam in the middle of a battle. I don't have these guns, but there's the one thing I know about this is basically the amount of material it takes to jam one or the other. Yeah, you can see how this has been engineered, to be as precise, yeah, as tight as possible. Tighten it up there for, yeah, more range and accuracy. The other one, you can either get tiny pebbles in there that will jam this rifle, or this one, it's like an instrument. You can play it like a maraca, and yeah, basically. Yeah, and then you can empty it later. It's like a little ashtray or garbage can in there. You stick your cigarette butts in there. Like, yeah, there's, when people show off how durable it is, they'll be like, I can put rocks in it, and it's still there. You can't put rocks in this gun. It won't shoot the rocks, you know what I mean, though. It'll still fire. That will, you get it, that will eventually jam up. But, yeah, ideally you have some time to open it and empty the ashtray and pop it back out. Yeah, and whatever, unless you want to use it as an instrument. Or a tiny grain of fucking sand out of your dick. Well, yeah, there you go, bud. Little grains of sand in your dick here, even if it's all as tight as it's gotta get. And I guess this is basically how long is the barrel. It's where the magazine goes into it. So wherever the magazine reaches the barrel, that's where that would be. That where the barrel connects with the piece holding the bullets. Yeah, where do the bullets go into the thing that shoots them? It has to connect somewhere, right? Unless you got teleportation, laser shit. Yeah, they're working on it. But in the meantime, back in the day, right, a lot of guns normal guns are still like this, and there's springs in there. Yeah, it's like manual spring reloading, but you get it. If the piece every time it loads another bullet, it's got to slide back and forth, and yeah. If it gets too dry, yeah, you got to keep it lubed or clean or whatever. It can't get too crusty, otherwise yeah, right, basically. And this is pretty much guaranteed to happen eventually, so it's guaranteed to happen sooner, basically, for this guy. That's why it seems like, oh, that one never jams. No, it just means this one will pretty much always jam first. These guys can play around seeing how many cigarette butts they can put in there. Well, yeah, tiny grain of sand is going to fight. Well, not necessarily, yeah, borderline. But, I mean, hypothetically, basically, my opinion would be, it is better as like a rifleman's rifle. It's yeah, just what a rifleman needs. It's longer range, better accuracy if you know how to use it. Yeah, big if there. The AK is perfect for people who don't. And it's another one of those don't know how to use guns. Sure, you got to practice shooting, and yeah, yeah, you got to practice shooting it. But it's simpler to clean. Yeah, you can clean out the ashtray. Yeah, exactly. You got to learn how to clean out the ashtray. And then, of course, the AK, even with the wood, you might be thinking, is still more durable. If you end up bashing a guy's face in with you could very well break the plastic parts on the, yeah, exactly. I'm not saying it's a plastic gun, but they designed it to be light. The reason there's plastic components instead of metal, it's supposed to be as light as possible, basically, which is a good idea. That's what I mean. It's a great rifle for if they don't get too close with these things. The AK is sort of like multi-purpose. You can sort of use it as an SMG. Yeah, you almost don't need the SMG with this thing. It sort of does both, but it's like the M rifles are only better if you're trained to use them. Yeah, you need better soldiers to be better at it, basically. Whereas even slightly larger number of soldiers with less training can use these weapons. Yeah, exactly. This has always been a thing. And yeah, this has always been a fucking thing. There's no best weapon. It really depends on the situation. So yeah, this is as far as I can go before falling straight into Colonel Hoppy's rabbit hole fucking minefield. Yeah, with just speculating, I'd say, yeah, you got a better rifle, hypothetically, better range and accuracy. If you can get those first shots in, whatever, yeah, it's better at doing a rifleman's job or whatever. Ideally, if everything is going according to plan, it doesn't it never does, but you get it. It's like, if you do it right, you should be able to hit them before they can hit you. If you don't, then things are going to be more difficult. Exactly. The power, yeah, that's, in my opinion, whatever. That only really matters if there's, like, vehicles involved, or, you know what I mean, barricades, or, yeah. If it's just a guy running around, either one is strong enough to kill you, like, unless even with body armor, that's what I mean, that's why they're not gonna give a bunch of guys heavy SWAT armor in a fucking, Manchurian jungle somewhere, exactly. Because, I mean, enemies would probably take it too, or just whatever. And then if they're defending areas, yeah, they can sit there in body armor. That's not going to make them tired. Oh, yeah. Are you going to run around in a jungle in body armor? Yeah, it's complicated. Yeah, it'd be nice if they could have some, but you get it. I'm just explaining it in my opinion with the power. Yeah, either one is strong enough to kill, like, in one shot, whatever, depending on, yeah. If that's more so a factor, I guess shooting jeeps or helicopters even, yeah, you could probably take out a small helicopter. I mean, you could with either one, but I guess hypothetically, that power difference is only relevant with, like, light vehicles like that, or, yeah, like, shooting through really light barricades, like if someone's hiding in a fucking wooden building or, behind some sandbags, shit like that, behind trees. That's the only way I would factor that part in. Ammunition, well, one looks like it's got a bigger magazine. And I mean, with bullets too, I didn't realize this for a while till I was, older, whatever. Yeah, wasn't born knowing all these things, but basically, not even bullets, but, artillery shells, torpedoes, bombs, usually when you see a weapon like this, the actual weapon it's just the tip. Yeah, literally just the tip. Even with nukes, it's just the tip. The rest of it is just the delivery system. Yeah, the rest of it is the gunpowder, the fuel, the rocket, or the thing that gets the tip in where it needs to go. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, like, even if the AK might have bigger bullets, the tip is pretty much the same size, whatever. The thing that hits you is pretty much the same size. It's just going faster if it has more gunpowder behind it. But if it's less accurate, it's accurate enough, but relatively speaking. And that's what I mean about the same with the endurance thing. Yeah, it will jam eventually, but the other one is almost guaranteed to jam first. That one's more guaranteed for whatever. There's no guarantees, but until everything goes horribly wrong, yeah, up to the point that everything goes horribly wrong, it should work the way, one way or the other. And what about the cost? I mean, they're communists. They don't have, even if they don't have money. Yeah, well, how did they get? They had to make these some way. So what does that mean if they're cheaper? Yeah. Well, did they? No. What that means is. The wood? Yeah, oh, look, comrade, yeah, how did it get smaller? Yeah, oh, I can take the wood away from the gun. Yeah, now it's cheaper. It means they need less resources, just whatever, less stuff to make it. Whether they're buying it, or stealing it, or trading it, or whatever they gotta do to get some metal. There's some, whatever metal they have, you get the idea. No matter how you're getting these things, if you need more stuff to make that one, it's not that much, but again, relatively speaking, they might have streamlined the process. I mean, it can't cost that much to make one of those M16 rifles, but for each one they make, I can make 5 or 10 of these just because, the wood is dirt, you get it. So yeah, that just means they have to make less parts. So the factory is cheaper because the less you need a bigger factory with more machines to make more different parts for this thing, and assembling it is more complicated. Yeah, each step is that in the end that's what makes it so cheap. Yeah, less intensive labor, less. Yeah, who's running a sweatshop now? I'm just saying. Yeah, we're trying to avoid the sweatshop, comrade. And the maintenance, yeah, you want lower cost and low maintenance ashtrays, yeah, whatever. There's like, yeah, you can pop that lever open and empty the ashtray. Yeah, I mean, whatever. That's just an example. There's clearly more to it. I don't have these things. I haven't used either of these. But yeah, nothing. I ain't used nothing like this before. Just saying. It's whatever. What else on top of right? All that means again. My only hard speculation I can add to this is this better. Yeah, technically it's a better gun on the left there, but you need to be. You need the stats for that weapon like an RPG. Like you don't have enough dexterity to use that bow. Yeah, if you're not Legolas, you're not going to be able to nail the orcs in the eyeballs. Like, yeah, you literally need to be Legolas, like skateboarding around on a shield first. Maybe not that good. That's the thing. Some people will be, and some people will just whatever. If anyone who falls short will be at that disadvantage to where even if you're fighting someone with just as much training, at that point that weapon will be better. Yeah, the coin can flip quickly, basically, of good or bad or more or less. Yeah. Oh, suddenly you want the minus sign instead of the plus sign. Yeah. You might think you want all plus signs. Yeah, high cost, high maintenance. Exactly. The balancing act. It's never going to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect, King Henry. Yeah, he knows. So, what? How do we make it better? I mean, yeah. If we were working together, we could make an even better gun for kill. Yeah, better be some fucking zombie COVID Nazi zombies coming in here at this point. Technically that could save the world. We all got to stop fighting and team up against the fucking COVID. The zombie. God damn it. Yeah, who do you think you'd need some Nazis to help you fight those motherfuckers? Yeah, in that case, the Nazi COVID zombies, demons, they would be a threat to us too. I'm just saying, whatever, back in hypothetically in this, you get the idea. Whoever, I think they would be a threat to anyone, with or without the swastika. Yeah, you'd still get COVID. Exactly, they know. Anyway, in my opinion, whatever. I mean, until we do have all the nukes. Yeah, we don't have all the nukes yet when this happens. We don't even have the M6. The M-series rifles we're almost there. This is all happening from Korea to Vietnam, from Thailand to Taiwan. As this is happening, this is all coming off the presses. So you might get the idea how they're both relevant in their own way, just in different ways. Like, just having this simple rifle, this is like the difference between a country. This is the thing. You can't just blame the North Koreans because people have done this sort of thing before, but because they just got given a much more effective weapon, suddenly a bunch of people with almost no training, suddenly it's one of the deadliest armies in the world. It's kind of like with Japan. I mean, I'm not saying that, they still had training and stuff. They had to learn how to use these weapons, of course. You still have to learn how to shoot these things and blah, blah, blah. But, the same things everyone's been doing for whatever, you get it. It's like, yes, you still put it all on the scale one way or another. That's what I'm saying. It's from we already have we already have the nukes, but even the smallest weapons, technically these have killed more people than nukes have. You get it. So again, even if you're on the other side, if you're trying to get rid of if you're some crazy person who wants to get rid of all the guns, say hypothetically, where do I start? You might be going to get rid of some caveman nukes. Those are the expired ones. Do I get rid of the caveman nukes or the machine guns? You might want to get rid of all of it, but you got to start somewhere, King Henry. Motherfucker. Start somewhere, King Henry. I'm just saying the difference. The whole point of this little closing section here, my final little synopsis is, emphasizing the difference of just giving this gun to someone made them that much. You get the idea, but from what we had before, like the single shot rifles and 4-shot rifles and stuff, it's like, no, this is, we have the fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger machine guns now officially. And it means, yeah, again, it's like cities of people. This has happened throughout history, even today. Like, like right now, in people going to volunteer for the war, and you know what I'm saying. Very minimal training, whatever. Yeah, minimal training indeed. I'm just saying. Soldiers with no training, yeah, so many weapons are designed to be low maintenance, low cost. Because I don't know, one way or another, it's like, yeah, unless you are already have it's kind of like, I guess, with those long range bombers and shit. It's like, because Germany was trying to build stuff like that too, but they didn't. Yeah, you're trying to plan long term, but they didn't have the resources to get there, reach exceeding your grasp. It's like those kinds of weapons. Yeah, each tier of weapon, the super fucking capital battleship. Maybe if you had more of them, yeah, maybe if you had a Death Star, yeah, you need to, like, you get to the next tier, upgrade to the next level, yeah, exactly, you're not at that tier level yet, you haven't upgraded to the Prestige class, or fucking whatever, yeah, straight up, you need the Prestige class upgrade for that shit. Yeah, you need enough, like, infrastructure to support that tier of weapons, and you don't necessarily need that, yeah, you can do more with less, or less with more, yeah, exactly. No matter how you flip the coin, yeah, exactly, you're not gonna get, even if you do get all heads or all tails, yeah, that's a high maintenance, high cost, or low range, low accuracy, yeah, exactly. Keep spinning the round table. So, what about the test? Yeah, well, which weapon did you pick? Yeah. So for most people, when the Nazi COVID zombies show up, it's straight up you're gonna get COVID. Really, yeah. I hope you picked the one that's for people who, unless you're already trained specifically for M series rifles, or even if you've used one ever before, an AR-15, whatever. If you are at least somewhat familiar with that, I'm not. That's the thing. That's why I would pick the AK, because I know I could figure out how to empty the ashtray. I could use it for a while. It would take me. Eventually, I'd have to stop and figure out how to fucking clean the thing. Yeah, make sure you get all the cigarette butts out of there. And yeah, exactly. So yeah, you could also, yeah. Someone's thinking, ooh, yeah, you could smuggle drugs inside those machine guns. Yeah, if they find the machine gun, they won't. Then you gotta hide the machine gun, and if you gotta hide the machine gun, you could just hide a lot of more drugs. Yeah, exactly. And so, yeah, just to clarify, I mean, in a normal situation where you don't have crazy Superman armor or whatever, yeah, either one of these could kill you just as quickly or easily. If you were just running in a normal situation, no training, whatever. It's just the difference between the maintenance. Yeah, but the rest is beyond. I'm already in Colonel Hoppy's minefield at that point. That's as far as I can speculate on that. It would really come down to, in any situation where it seems like this is better than that. If you gave these weapons to someone else, like, yeah, I'm not saying some people would be good at it. Some, again, whatever shortfalls came in that, passing on this training, of course, you gotta train the Banana Republics to have their own armies for the Federation or fucking whatever. I'm just saying, whoever your allies might be, whoever you're trading them with, yeah, it's like some people might, yeah, maybe you want these guns instead of those, maybe you can't get those ones. Whoever is using these, if they can't, if they can't keep up with the maintenance, yeah, Zoolander's high maintenance or whatever, fucking hell. Yeah, you get a grain of sand in your dick and it might not work. Yeah, you can still clean it or fix it or whatever, but yeah, it might be a bad time. Might be a bad time. That's that's the best way I can explain the whole, like, why they never jam, etc. Blah. Might be more to it, but that's a big difference in itself. And you might be thinking, how is it can get a grain of sand can get in your dick and anytime, anywhere, anyhow. Exactly. Another example of that, spinning that round table around or that coin. It's like, no matter how you try to make a weapon, yeah, make it bigger, make it smaller, make it tighter, make it looser, whatever. Yeah, well, it depends what's going on. One's better at this, this is. If you find a way around this, then yeah, you're another crazy mad scientist, and then everyone's gonna blame you for the cave. Yeah, straight up, who built these caveman nukes or why? Yeah, whatever. Can you build a better machine? Yeah, I built it. Hey. What? Yeah, eventually someone did. Yeah, no shit, dog. I don't doubt we both did it.